Alright, so in this section we are going to multiply and divide rational expressions. And remember, rational is just a fancy word for fraction. So talking about something like that. And we will not be converting units. We are taking that out of this section. So if you see any homework that has converting units on it, you are welcome to ignore it. Alright, so you might want to take some time to read through this. Hit pause, take some notes if you want. Alright, so in this problem, we want to find the product and simplify the result. What I want you to remember with problems like this is that you do not need a common denominator to multiply. So, but remember, whenever you multiply fractions, sometimes it's easier to reduce and then multiply. Same thing goes for this. So we're going to reduce by factoring. So the top left, the numerator on the left side, becomes x minus 7, x plus 7. The denominator on the left side becomes 5 times x minus 2. The numerator on the right side becomes x times x minus 2. And the denominator on the right side becomes, let's see here, x minus 2, x minus 7. Alright, now remember, with fractions you are only allowed to mark out factors. You're not allowed to mark out things that have pluses or separated by pluses. So you can only mark out things that are identical alike. So I can mark out x minus 7 and x minus 7 right there. I can mark out the x minus 2. And remember, you can factor vertically, so up and down, or you can factor diagonally, but you cannot factor left and right. So it looks like that is all that we are allowed to factor. So now you want to multiply straight across. What I have left in the numerator is x and x plus 7. What I have left in the denominator is 5 and x minus 2. And that's it. This is as simplified as this thing becomes. So we're done. Alright, again, this might be a place where you hit pause and take some notes. Alright, so on this problem, again, we want to start off by factoring. But remember, whenever you divide, you are really multiplying by the reciprocal. And this thing is placed over 1. So what we really want to do is we want to multiply by this reciprocal. So this step right here isn't fully necessary, but I'm just showing you what you could do. Change your sign to multiplication, flip your second one. Now what you want to do is you want to factor everything. So the numerator on the left factors to be x plus 3 and x plus 3. The denominator doesn't factor. Numerator on the right is 1. And it looks like this thing factors to be x plus 3, x minus 2. Now we want to mark out factors that are identical. This marks out only one of these. And it doesn't look like we have anything else that's the same, so now we can just multiply straight across. X plus 3 times 1 is x plus 3. X minus 4, don't forget though, you have to put that in parentheses, otherwise it's wrong. So make sure that you put x minus 4 in parentheses whenever you write your final answer. And this right here is as good as it gets. Alright, so that's it for this lesson. Send me a message if you have any problems.